eventually, the high judge and this whole thing, the old man that turns out that Rico and Dredd are clones of, even though they don't look anything like him, ends up stepping down and retiring in exchange for Dredd to get a sentence, which is life in a cube, ISO cube. I think it's an ISO cube. It's an ISO cube in the overall thing. I don't know if it's the same thing in this thing. So we get to the part where Dredd's being sent to prison, and his transportation gets shut down. Prison's in the middle of the scorched earth, or I can't remember what it's called exactly. But it gets shut down by this family of radioactive, nuclear hillbillies. Okay, the Angel family. Quite an interesting group, these guys. Very interesting. They're basically they're cannibals. They're cannibals. You know? One of them is a cyborg. One of them's a cyborg. And the best part is there's only two survivors. So Dredd, of course, because plot armor, and the guy earlier in the movie who I didn't talk about him because I just do not care about this character. But he ends up getting sent back because he hijacked a machine that he wasn't supposed to, and blah blah blah. But anyway, so he tries to ham it up and join the Angel family. Turns out, and then Dredd's like, oh yeah, by the way, hey, they're a bunch of shit. They're cannibals. So, and then there's this big fight scene, and Dredd ends up killing them all. It's also around this part where we find out that one of the high judges is the guy who roped Rico out and told him to kill the media guy and set all this up to get rid of the high judge. I can't remember. The old man who ends up getting thrown in, retiring to save Dredd. He actually is killed by the Angel family when he tries to save Dredd before Dredd then just kills them all. Kill them all! Another thing about this movie that does something that it changes from the comic and the Carl Urban version is that Judge Dredd does have his helmet off to show off Sylvester Stallone because, you know, this is probably the least offensive of all the different outfits because these guys look like something out of Fallout or something. Okay, so I'm watching this and I finally remember, I'm finally shown and I remember what the big plot is. So this judge, whose name I just don't care about because he's basically generic evil business guy. Sorry, he's basically the guy who put together the ED-209 and RoboCop for crying out loud. So he uses Rico. He takes Rico to this cloning facility that's been shut down for years, where he's got this scientist there. Why? She's basically, she's that, I don't know. She's basically there for no reason at all. No reason. No reason. So, anyway, so he discusses the plan and he's like, we are going to create evil clones of evil judges that only I will control. While he's twirling his little mustache. See, I don't even care about his name. He's generic freaking evil judge number one. So they go on a rampage. They blow up part of the Hall of Justice. Not that one. Stop it. And they killed so they killed recruits on the Hall of Justice, killed judges on the street, this war droid. All this, meanwhile, while all this is going on, Judge Dredd is breaking into Mega City 1 with the comic relief. Now, generic evil guy has to convince the other chief justices, that's what they're called, to start up this cloning program and get it going. That big ass laboratory I told you about, where the single scientist was for no reason. So they go back to the chief justices, and the evil generic guy decides that he calls Rico in and kills all of them to make sure they can't shut the program down. Oh, here we go, and this is we're on the home stretch, guys.